Blessed flight, fill our
Hello
dry
everybody,
skies
welcome
with
back
beauty.
to the water temple. In this episode I really want to finish this one. We have found the Yadna with one of those quests and we can now
The
turn it
Waha
in,
thrives
very
again
good.
with soft flight and moist life. Because
And we
will
should
live
be having
again.
now quite a lot of animals running around here in the water temple.
Ship under attack.
Let's just give me the next quest and please let this one be finished. Oh, there's something happening.
Only a wise one could restore the Waha and culture respect. With your help,
I think we did it.
Wahadesha
Sail
and
to
the
Kitima,
empire will
headed
grow greater.
for Wahadesha to report the success. Yep, let's take our
Ship
battleship
under
there
attack.
for that, which still has lots of dried meat and hibiscus tea on it. I don't think we're going to need it though. I have a feeling about that. Also, two of my ships are back heading for Crown Falls. I purchased a few items from Kitima for our upcoming zoo for the museum, and over here we also have some more epic items for the zoo and one epic item there for the museum that I'm looking forward to. Also, the exhibition is now starting for the botanical plants that we do need, botanical garden, to further increase that. And let's just sail over here, or well, ship over here, or drive over here, swim over here, as it is with the battleship, certainly not sailing. And there we are.
I see you have.
And let's turn it in.
I had run out of patience, but you showed me the virtue of perseverance.
Firing the engine.
You have breathed life back into Wahadesha. There is a natural beauty to it now, and many in this city have been inspired by their traditional example, raising gardens and terraces for all to revel in.
Well,
Ship
I guess
under
that
attack.
is it, and we have thus also finished the water temple, I think so.
is a rite of fertility, of life celebrated.
Alright, and we still have one more quest here, I think so, the Mesit, a kind of like a festival that we have to do. Observe the priest performing the rituals, speak with the people here prefer the calm of the cliff, but from here the Vaha looks more beautiful than ever. I could imagine, well, kind of like something along the lines. There is something people celebrating. Is it celebration or religious ecstasy? It's impossible to say, but a pure unbridled energy. Oh, come on, these texts are not really, they don't stay. And observe the priest performing the rituals. Where are the priests? Ah, there they are, right on the water temple. Something is here, something holy. And there
You have
is an
given
artifact
much.
for us to gather.
Only fair we be heart generous in return.
I am at the trading post, so please
As
give
is
me
told
that
in the
artifact.
legends, you came to us a Shema, stranger.
Oh, a legendary item for the museum, the ancient tablet of Wahadesha,
You are one of
and
us,
gives me
Alice.
plus 50 attractiveness. I'm certainly not going to donate this one here.
under
And
attack.
yep, thus we have finished the water temple in all its glory. It is fully restored now, and we have thus finished the second out of the three factions in Africa. And yes, this brings us to
Begin
the
the
third
search.
faction, the Pirates, so Angarep, that we have down here. And I guess we'll just have to sail now to Kitima's Klippe here and start this quest line there as well. And I think we should be starting with that right away. I know it's a lot of story in a city builder, but I do get some nice rewards out of this one here.
It seems recent events have moved Angareb to parley. Best.
Alright, so Angarep, the pirates want to talk. We do get the Great White Flag, so this makes our ship immune to any attacks. And we can approach now the harbor area here. I hope this is working. I don't want to lose my battleship.
Antagonize the princess further.
Off it goes. As we can see, the white flag is working on it, and the ship is on its way now. Ah, very good. Meanwhile, my battleships with the items has arrived. Oh, we also are now in Exquisite Metropolis, so we have reached the next attraction level, the highest one. But we have only reached it because there is an exhibition going on right now. Of course, the goal is to permanently reach this highest attraction level. I think it's pretty cool that we reach it now. After all, we do have a big heavy industry sector here too. That I think I might continue having here, right? We're going to have the harbor DLC then soon, and I have no idea how big it's going to be, but we might either have the big harbor district in here with the heavy industry, or we have it here. No idea yet, but I well, I definitely have quite some plans there for it. Now let's continue up here. We should be having the the building permits that we can have. We have enough timber again, so let's finish those buildings here. More scholars coming up now, and we could also, I would like to have more here then. So in this area we continue then to make this area full as well. Let's just check out, do we have any new buildings for these scholars? Unfortunately, nope. I would like to get this radio mast monument there, or tower, that I would build here, but holy moly, we need 7,000 scholars for this, and we only have 1,400 right now. In each one of these buildings there is a space for 120 of them. So we do need... this is not going to do it. I think we still need way more buildings over here, and we might be squeezing it more in here. And of course we can, you know, remove some of those artisans here to also accommodate that. There is also a bit of space. Why not? We might do that. Let's just continue. There is the research for the next scholar permits working now. And they want the hibiscus tea. We have the trade route up and running now, so we should be seeing that soon. The next step would be the seafood stew, right? Seafood stew, 2,000 scholars. And this brings me, well, to my next task that I have at hand right now in Africa. And that is the purchase of this island here. Because don't forget, for the seafood, we do need the lobsters. And the lobsters we find on this island here. Oh, that's looking good. Start the takeover process. And thus we have taken Pale Sea Town. I like these names. I'm going to keep them. She, of course, is crushed, but I'm crushed as well by how hostile she was towards us, right? Let's just have a look at that. We are at 0 again, so in 3 hours, once the non-aggression pact is over, she will declare war on us again. So, well, we should at least try something here, like giving her some gifts and stuff like that to keep her happy. Oh, also the expedition is having its next step, but Fred, we have to continue down here. My ship has arrived at the pirate. Let's just go in there and have a look what they have to say. My cargo ship, meanwhile, is on the way now to the harbor area there. Oh, yes, and we do have some items here for the zoo and for the botanical garden then as well. I'm so looking forward to the zoo and the amusement park that we can have now in Crownfolds then as well. I'm just collecting a few more artifacts, and then we should be ready to go for our next projects. There we are. Let's turn in the quest. And what has he got to say? The princes are unwilling to open negotiations until you learn more about their culture, history and needs. They insist you explore the city before returning to them. And my ship still has it. Very good. Still has the white flag. Oh, newspaper. When there are so many quests popping up, the newspaper kind of gets drowned by all of it. We should not forget it. It's very important. Not the money, sorry, but the minus production for now. The money we totally got rid of it, so there is no problem with the money anymore. The happiness I still would like to keep up, even though I know we could also go with the smaller one here. I still definitely want to go with the minus consumption though, because I don't feel that Crown Falls is ready yet to live without that. Let's continue here. What do you want out of me? You want that I click on stuff, right? Yep. Discover the unique ceramic stalls and admire the tapestry industry. I think that we have the tapestry industry. Many unpaid bills for flax deliveries are stacked in disorderly fashion on a deck. Alright. Next up, over here we have the workshop, I think. The merchants.
You gained an influence.
And welcome, come in, indigo pots. No, I have none of these. Wait, is he now also working as a merchant? No idea. And the military headquarters. Of course, they want to show me their power. Overseeing the prince's meager fleet is hardly a time-consuming burden, so much so that the fleet master is taken to carving paint bushes.
Let us hear now what your master would say to us.
Alright, and let's join the negotiation here. Angareb is vast and full of secrets. One would need a lifetime to grasp the soul behind each face and stone. I believe I come to understand the people. Tell us this, what is that struck you the most? I saw many struggling to make ends meet. And the master at arms was learned, yes, but his troops are barely more than a phantom corpse. Let's go with this. And Angareb has had to resort to piracy for so long that we rarely resort to crafting anything for our own. Yes, of course, because you don't have resources. Rather than making it yourself or trading, you rather go out and plundering stuff. Totally understand this guy. And the Emperor is willing to support your economy if you abandon piracy. A fine offer, but Angareb never seals a covenant without a token of good faith. Bring us tangible proof. Alright, we do need to deliver some indigo, wansa timber and linen. We should have all of this here in Tabarim. I hope so, at least. So once the timber, we definitely have 30 tons. 30 tons of indigo. This might be more of a problem. Nope. Very good. We have that. And the linen. There we have it. Very good. 40 tons of that. Let's get it down here to the pirate. Meanwhile, my ship up here has arrived. Let's just unload everything that we have for Pale Sea Town. Fantastic name. There's also some mud bricks lying around on the ground. We can upgrade the trading post here, and I would like to do a couple of things here. First of all, this is a pretty big island, so we might build another smaller town here. When we look at Tabram, as we can see, we don't have that many shepherds anymore, right? And I would like to continue upgrading in Tabram. So just like with oh, wait a second, yeah, we have Helbrunn for that, right? We have a shepherd's town actually. Yeah. So in the Pale Sea Town, I don't think we make a third town. I think we just can go with, you know, delivering the or importing the workforce by a commute pier. Let's do this. Let's do this. But before I do this, let's have a proper harbor there too. So we're going to have a depot just over here, and let's have the blueprint mode for now here. Right, so that is the harbor. And we might also have then something like this going up here. And then we can have, let's see, for the commute pier, we can have then the pier somewhere here. Ah, that's not enough space there. Let's have it here. Let's build it. And then we have just the street going over there. And as we can see, we now share the workforce with the African world. Righto. And here we can then have, well, some piers, something like that being, you know, attached to those depots there if we wish them to. For now, this is fine. Let's just build this one depot there. And there we have enough space now to unload everything, I hope so. I mean, mud bricks we have a lot. Oh, it's still working. Very good. And what do we need now? We do need more shepherds. We do need a lot of shepherds. So in Helbrunn, I'm going to continue now. What are you doing? That's the... Oh, he's delivering the cows to Crown Falls directly. Yes, I know I have a trade route for that. We do need that. Where do we have my... Down here we have them. I guess we should have more of them, right? I could push them. Not that much. So it's better to just get a few more of these Sangha cows. But for that, I do need more buildings here. What do they have? They would like to have some goat milk at least. And that is something we can provide though, because goat milk, as we know, is a rather cheap production, and it doesn't even need any fertile ground, right? So we can just use this space over here.
So, you return to Angare.
Oh, and our ship also has arrived. Let's turn in the materials.
Helped us nonetheless. For this, you may now learn more of our secrets.
Okay, discover what lies below the covered market. Okay, we need to unhide everything here. And what do we see? Well, a market full of people.
We have need to deliver hand-carved ceramics to Wahadesha. None of our ships are available.
Alright, none of your ships. There's a lot of ships in the harbor, but still I can do this for you. Of course, we do need to deliver those, a crate of ceramics to Wahadesha, I think. Oh, first of all, we do need to find it in the market. Those crates. Well, I guess that shouldn't be a problem, right? Artifact specialty. And there we have some small crates. And pick them up.
There it is. Please.
Very good. And there we have it. And we do need to deliver that to Wahadesha. Over here. Wahadesha, a thriving town now. It has some water there too. I'm so happy to see that. So those people should be, you know, gaining some strength again. And meanwhile, in Helbrunn, first of all, we do need more buildings, of course. So I will just, you know, copy the whole thing here into this space there. And we can do the same thing up here. And then I will have a market that I can use here too. Very good. We should have a musician's court as always. Let's see how we should do it. There is one already. So having one here. Yeah, just behind the marketplace should be fine. Oh, yeah, and all our research is also finished, so we should not forget about that. Of course, I am forgetting about that because there's so much else to do all the time. There we have this block of houses here that I can squeeze in. Let's actually make, yeah, like this. Bear in mind, this is really a shepherd's town, right? So we do need to have a lot of buildings here to make it worth our while. Otherwise, I will have to build another town, and I don't think so. I don't think that I want to build another full African town there. We have quite a lot of them now. This one, let's squeeze in another block here. Fine. And we have enough timber. I think we can just build all of them at once. Yes, we can. And there we have them. Whole new block of shepherds now working for us. The only thing they need, right, beside basic food, so the basic food or the marketplace they have, and yeah, is the goat milk. So let's just have a warehouse over here, and then the goat milk we can have like that. And boom, there we have a few of them, rather easy to make. And yeah, let's just build the warehouse. We cannot upgrade it, unfortunately, because we don't have enough mud bricks. And let's get those goat farms up here and running. One of them consumes 30 shepherds. Oh, that's actually quite a lot. But with the gold milk coming in, we should be fine. I just hope that we produce now enough. Barely, right? So +2. We still have a bit of room now to build a few more shepherds if we want to. Oh, alright. I thought there I would actually have failed on a mission. So we can still afford a few more shepherds. I should do that, of course, because we do need the workforce. And those goat farms, they require a lot of them. Very good. And let's also build all of them. Timber we still have. This one is connected to the global population anyway, so what we can see now is in Pale Sea Town, the shepherd population is then going up, so 173 right now, and this should still continue to climb now accordingly to our needs. There it is, right, going up now. Very good. So for the seafood stew, we should be having now at least a space for it. As we can see here, that we do need the teff mill. That's elders, very good. We do have the lobster fishers. So the lobster fishers, pretty sure that we need to have them on the beach. So we can have now a warehouse over here. Let's connect it with our marketplace. Actually, this is such a big island. It's a real waste that we're not building a city here, right? We might be doing something here at some point. And then we can have, just for blueprint mode now, it takes 1 minute. We can have a few of them, right? We do need actually a lot of them. Why? Because not only Tabrim does require the lobsters, but also Crown Falls with the scholars.
In one of your factories.
So let's just build all of that here, having some roads there too. And I might actually have another warehouse here and here, because that's a lot of lobsters. And yes, we have also arrived here. Let's turn in these ceramics there, and we do get, well, some garments that we need to deliver back to the pirate. No, actually, to Kidusi Anitoni. Alright, no rest from errandry. The princes appreciate their services, but have requested one last favor. Though their trades may now be booming, some deliveries have been mishandled. They ask you to take personal control of that. Alright, my ship is on the way, and we can continue here. Oh, look at that. We have 700 shepherds now, so that was really worth it. Let's build those 4. But they don't even cost that much. We might build the next one here right away. Yep, very good. Actually, now we are running out of Monster Timber, but that's fine still. Look at that. That's a lot of lobster. How many more beaches do we have? Do we have another beach? There we have one. Very good. And we can still use a bit of beach up there in the Pale Sea Town main harbor. And of course we can also boost the production, and I'm pretty sure we're also going to see a trade union here. We might actually build it right away. There it is. I don't think that I've built a trade union yet in Africa. And the cargo ship is going to get some more Wansa timber from Tabrim. And yep, we're also ready to collect the clothes. There it is. And report back to the pirate Angareb, or in Angareb, that is. And yes, I should not forget the building permits that we have there, right? Because what we can do, what we can do here is we can just continue researching the next extension right away. Another 6,000. Look at that. We have 13,000 on our limit now. We have so much, and oh, we also have so many engineers. What is going on? He's not bringing me right back to this. And yep, we can still get a few more. Like that. Further speeding up the progress there that we have. Very good, very good. Let's finish this block here then as well, with more scholars now coming up. Very, very good. How many do we have now, by the way?
I pity those who never.
We should be seeing an increase here now. Yep, seafood stew is coming up close. And don't forget, once we have unlocked this need here for those scholars, once we have unlocked this, we do get a higher percentage then, right? So we can even double our population, this population already, by getting just the needs done, right? So once we have that, oh, radio tower 7,000, yep. Once we have more needs unlocked, we can get more people into each of these buildings here, and that means that we can up to double our current population by just adjusting to the needs. As we can see now, very good, the hibiscus tea has also arrived. This gives me further research points, right? So +3 for each house, I think. And yep, thus we have reached the next limit there. The next limit we do reach, oh, already with 30 more scholars we can go with the next limit there. So research the hell away. Here we do need more scholars. I want to make this big. I think this is going to get bigger than I originally thought. So yeah, we might need to replan here a bit, right? And of course they all need their connection there. I think they don't even need a connection with the research institute. I thought they would need one, but they don't. So yeah, I could expand all the way down here as well if I need to, and probably also here a bit, perhaps around the botanical garden. But that's something for later. Definitely can't have that much green here, right? We're going to have a big park in the center and the radio tower, but other than that, I would like to have a dense population of scholars available to me. Very important for the botanical gardens there. Stay tuned.